They were like ringing the doorbell every like 10 seconds, like very aggressively. We could see them on our camera. I'm just putting a little bit lipstick, and I need to just redo my ponytail because it's a little bit messy. Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jess. I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Today is Sunday for us. We're at church right now. I don't know if you can tell. We're at church. It's been a crazy morning. The day started with me having to call the non-emergency, but the police. It's never how you want the day to start. So like it was like 6:50, 6:45 in the morning. We were all still in bed actually. We had our alarm set for 7, so it was before those went off. These ladies came to our door and they were like ringing the doorbell every like 10 seconds, like very aggressively. We could see them on our cameras. And I didn't feel comfortable talking to them on the camera. Like I didn't know what was going on. We were half asleep. We did not answer the door. We did not engage with them. Just thought it was super weird. And they ended up going back to their car, writing a note, coming back and leaving it, and then leaving. And I got the note and it said that they had lost their Apple Watch at the fair, which we're pretty close to where the fair is. They had lost their Apple Watch at the fair. Not real close though. But it was showing up as in our house. I'm like, that's weird. So like we haven't left our house. We didn't go to the fair. We got back I think yesterday at like 2 p.m. and we haven't gone anywhere since then. So I thought that was really weird and how aggressive they were being and stuff. So just didn't really know what to do. I thought, well, maybe they have the wrong address, or that they, you know, our neighborhood, there's a lot of houses. Maybe it's a different house that they're showing. And so the more I thought about it, and I talked to my mom and David, and they were like, maybe we should call the police and just like forewarn them, you know, that what's going on. So I called the non-emergent line around 8:30 or so, told them what was going on, and they were like, actually, it's funny you should call because this ladies that you're talking about, I have a deputy with them now, and they're like filing a police report, and he's taking their statement and stuff. And so the dispatch person was like, let me tell them like what you're telling me, and he'll probably call you. So I told him like, I'm about to leave for church, but if I can help in any way, you know. And they also, the people that left the note left a phone number, but again, I didn't really feel comfortable getting into it with them without calling the police. So the detective called me back a few minutes after I hung up with the dispatch, and he was like, so what happened was I looked at the tracker on their phone and it's not showing up in your house. It's showing up like there's this big field behind our house. It's showing up somewhere in that field. So he's like, you don't have to worry or anything. I told them that's, you know, not your house. It's that you don't have it. I told him, I'm like, okay, because I was, you know, there was no way it was in our house. We haven't left our house. We didn't take an Apple Watch. You know, so weird. But to be like that aggressively woken up to, I'm a little bit like, I mean, I didn't know what to do. But anyway, thankful for good police officers who are able to just calm both sides. You know, he's like, I explained it to him, and I don't know what happened, how they have an Apple Watch in the field. And they also told me they're like, those trackers are not 100%. A lot of times they're interference or glitches, which I do know that because Nate has a tracker, a GPS that he wears on his shoe because, you know, he wanders away sometimes, and it's just for safety reasons. That police actually, you know, told us about some of the tracking options because autistic kids a lot of times will wander. So he wears a GPS, but sometimes before it like updates, I'll get a notification that he's like in Chicago. I'm like, I know he's not in Chicago. So anyway, that was some excitement for our morning. And now we're here at church. I'm just setting up the coffee. I had washed all of our dish towels and all that, so I put all that away. Getting the special needs setup room for Nate. He's not in there. He's hanging out with, I think he's in the kitchen. So I need to check on him. I just checked all the bathrooms, make sure we have paper towels and soap and all of that. So I'm going to drink my coffee, just try to wake up a little bit. Today's going to be a busy day because we have Grammy and Grandpa coming tonight to watch our kids for the next few days while we're out of town. And I need to just make sure everything's ready for our trip, make sure all the instructions for them are ready, just make sure that they have all the food they need and the kids have all the stuff they need. So we're packed for our trip and all of that. This time tomorrow we'll be going out of town. It's fun. It's always fun to go out of town, but it's also like when you're a mom with 3 kids, it's also kind of like just a lot of work to prepare for, I guess. So anyway, we're looking forward to having a great service. I will see you guys after church. Me and Nate are going to run media again, so we're excited about that. I have a whole bag of snacks for him to go up there with. And I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Hey guys, church was awesome. Nate sat with me in the sound booth and he loves it up there because he eats all kinds of snacks. I put a bunch in my bag and then like he knows they're in there, and so he's always like digging around in there. I'm like, Nate. He went through like goldfish, cereal bars, he had some graham crackers, he had a Capri Sun, and then he kept finding more stuff. I'm like, there's more stuff in there. But we lasted through the whole entire service, which is awesome. Got it all cleaned up and, you know, make sure everybody was left, everything was locked up. And David is taking the kids home and I'm running a couple errands before we leave. I just need a few things. So I'm in front of the Walgreens right now. I'm going to get some sinus medicine. The certain kind that I want, they didn't have at Walmart. Our Walmart is completely torn up because they're remodeling it and they're just out of everything. It's horrible. It's been like months of this and I'm so tired of it. I know the people that work there have to be so over it, but like there wasn't socks. Okay, I was trying to buy socks. That Walgreens isn't going to help me with that, but I was going to buy socks the other day. There was no socks in Walmart. Like, how can that be a thing? So, anyway, I'm just going to borrow a couple pairs of Nate's socks until I can. Isn't that sad? Like, my 11-year-old, I can borrow his socks. They're a little smaller on me than they are on him, but they still fit. So I'm going to get it. I looked it up and they have it at Walgreens. And so I'm going to get, it's actually nasal spray. And when my allergies are really bad, it helps me be able to breathe through the night. And they did not have it at Walmart. So, I am going to get that. And then their other candy, if you saw like a couple vlogs ago, I bought some candy for our Halloween outreach and I bought a bunch of Reese's pumpkins. Well, now they have a different candy on sale. I guess they're going to do this up until Halloween. They've got Butterfinger and Crunch bars and something else, $1.99 a bag. And you just can't beat that. I also want to have candy to leave out in at our neighborhood on our porch or whatever so people can get candy. So I'm just trying to like grow my stash to donate more and to have some for our house for Halloween. So I'm going to pick up a few bags if they have any. And then I'm going to run to Sam's because we need milk already. I just want to make sure we have enough for Grammy and Grandpa while they're here. Or not for Grammy and Grandpa, but for the kids, you know, while they're here. And then French toast. There was some, I'm going to get some more applesauce. They're on sale this month. I'm just going to go get another pack of those. And then I'm going to go home and we just need to do a few things before I need to just finalize all the notes I'm leaving with Grammy, making sure everybody's where they need to be and have everything they need. And then I also want to like make sure the linens, I'm washing Lucy's linens to make sure the bed's all clean and just kind of doing some stuff like that around the house. I am starving. It's 1 o'clock. I feel so hungry. So I'm going to try to do all this and then go home. I still have another serving of the falafel power bowls. So I think I'm going to have that for lunch. So anyway, I'll show you guys what I get at the store. And I'm hoping I also get a nap. We have church tonight at 5:30. 5. I don't know if it's 5 or 5:30. I don't know how I always cannot remember that. But one of the times we have church tonight. And then Grammy and Grandpa aren't coming till like 8 or after. So anyway, that's what's going on. David was going to run through McDonald's and get the kids lunch. To get a Happy Meal, some French fries for Mark. I got Nate French fries. All he wanted was French fries and a Sprite because he wanted to eat something at home. And then David got a quarter pounder, no drink, with just fries on the side. Y'all, it was like $27. It like hurt my heart. And Mark got his fries for $1 because that was the coupon I used. $19 or something. It is so ridiculous. I'm like, why are we paying so much money? Like, we could like, I remember when David and I could go to a sit-down restaurant for $25 with tip and everything. And now, like, even just getting a few things at McDonald's is ridiculous. So, anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to go in here and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys when I get home. I'll show you guys my quick little haul. Right, you guys, so Walgreens had 0 candy. I'm going to have to check another one. But here's my Sam's haul, so I don't have to show you when I get home. I just saw this. Let's do a taste test in the car. I love Smart Food, and this is the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic flavor. I've walked past it for months, or at least weeks, and I thought it looked good. And today's the day I'm going to try it. I also thought I could take this with us on our trip for the car, just to snack on. Go-Go Squeeze. I saw the cottage cheese, and I thought, I haven't bought that in a while, and I love cottage cheese, so I got a big one of those. Nate's French toast sticks, and a gallon of milk. All right, you guys, I got the air on. It's hot and muggy. Okay, so we're going to taste this popcorn. Parmesan, garlic, Buffalo Wild Wings. I love that sauce, whatever. These smell very Parmesan-y. The initial flavor is good, but then it's like kind of bitter on the back end. It's not terrible. I think I like just regular Smart Food popcorn better. Was it the white cheddar one or whatever? This is pretty good. It's okay. If you ever buy popcorn like this, if you like this Smart Food or the Skinny Pop, it's so cheap at Sam's. It's like $5 for this big container. It's a very strong garlic. It's kind of growing on me though. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm headed home. I'm going to make lunch and do all the stuff I already told y'all. I'll see you back in a little bit. You guys, we got everything ready for Grammy and Grandpa and had a little bit of a break. And we're now running around because we've got to be at church. Like, church starts in like 25 minutes and we're about 10-ish away. So we're about to have to get in a car. I'm just putting a little bit lipstick, and I need to just redo my ponytail because it's a little bit messy. Then we're gonna head to church. I'm not sure how long we're gonna last. The kids are not in the best of moods, honestly. I think they can sense that something's happening. So we're gonna do the best we can. I have snacks, or we'll bring their Kindles if they're even charged. I have no idea. And we'll stay as long as we can. Grammy and Grandpa are on their way. I think they left less than an hour ago though, and it takes like around 4-ish hours to get here. So they still won't be here for a little while, but their room is ready. I found the sheets for the air mattress for Kevin, and we are pretty much good to go. So getting everybody's shoes on. We'll see you guys when we get back after church, and we'll kind of finish out the day. Okay guys, we are back home. Grammy and Grandpa will be here in the next hour and a half or so. It's about 7 o'clock. I cannot tell you the craziness that is taking my boys to Sunday night church. If I had a film crew follow me around, I think it would be comedy gold. They're just so crazy. The whole time during church, I'm like, shh, shh, no, be quiet, be quiet. And Mark has like 0 volume control. So every time I tell him to be quiet, he talks very loud back at me. I don't want to. I'm like, shh. And the more like I try to make him be quiet, the worse it gets. And then Nate, anytime there's a quiet moment, he has to yell out something or like make a funny noise or something. They're eating like cheese crackers, like, like, oh my God. It was just so crazy. And David wasn't playing today, so I thought it'll be easier because David will be with me. Nate was all, like laying on him and like laying on me. Oh my gosh, it was just so funny. It was funny. There was a few times I got so tickled that I don't even remember exactly what happened. They said something and I started laughing and I couldn't stop. And I always do that, like laugh at the most inopportune times. They were doing communion and stuff. It was a really good service. The boys are just crazy though. We sit in like the back when we have them. Lucy was sitting with one of her friends, And they're a handle, like both of them. Mark's only 3, so I have hope that they'll get better with time, but oof, let them wear headphones and play a game or eat a snack or whatever we have to do to make it through, draw, color. It's just funny. And I was praying today although like even praying, I'm trying to like pray and worship, and I'm constantly like, shh, be quiet. Hey, put your hands up, sit down, do that, constantly worried like that with the kids. And I was just like, God, I hope that you understand that I'm worshiping you, because I feel so distracted. And, I was watching like a lot of the people in the front, the staff and the pastors and the leadership of the team, like down front worshiping and stuff. And then I look back at my kids like spreading their legs, up in the air and all this stuff. And I'm just like, God, I hope that you see our hearts here. Like we are worshiping you. And I just felt God so strongly say to me, like, I see you. All I've asked you to do is serve me where you're at. And this is where you're at right now. And that's okay. And I see your heart. And I was just so blessed by that. And he was like, I could so strongly feel like he was saying, they're serving God where they're at, and you're serving me, or they're serving me where they're at, and you're serving me where you're at. And this is your life. This is the stage of life you're in right now, and it's okay. And I don't know if that is an encouragement to any of you to just serve God where you're at, whether that's, maybe you're in a hospital bed and that's where you have to, serve God. You have to, praise and worship music on, reading your Bible, and that's where you're at. Maybe you're taking care of a child or a parent that is sick, and you're very overwhelmed and things are hard. Maybe you can't always be at church, and maybe you can't do all the things that you feel like you would do if you could, but just serve him where you're at. And I think so many times we compare ourselves to others, or as I sometimes think that, like, those kids over there are behaving, but everybody's different. And everybody, I'm telling you, so many people have told me, like, I remember those days, enjoy them, because, one day you won't have them, like, sitting there. Mark at one point put sunglasses on, and I was like, okay, so that's quiet at least. And then he yells out, hey, it's dark in here. That was one of the times I laughed really hard. It was just crazy. So, serve God where you're at, and he sees every season you're in. And don't compare yourself to others, because where someone else is not where God has you. And like for me, God has given me these kids. They're my first priority right now, is being their mom. And that is a ministry. That is a huge ministry. Showing them and guiding them and praying for them and loving on them, and, being here every step of the way with them. So anyway, I'm going to end this because we have a lot to do to get ready for our trip, and Grandma and Grandpa are coming, and I want to get this video edited. I want to let you guys know that I am planning on taking you guys on the trip. I don't know how much I'm going to vlog. I'm not going to obviously vlog anything like with other people, or I'll just keep it like with me and David, but I want to update you guys, show you how the trip goes. It may just be me doing a chit chat at the end of the night. I'm not really sure what I'm going to vlog, but I made it a goal to vlog every day, and I'm vlogging every day. So I know there's going to be Wi-Fi at the cabins we're staying at. So I just don't know how strong it'll be. So anyway, I'm going to vlog. I'm going to try to get the videos up while I'm gone. But if not, y'all know why, and I will still be vlogging, and I'll post them as soon as I get back. But I think I should be able to keep it going. So I love you all so much. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. Hopefully we don't have any more weird calls we have to make to 911. Although I will tell you at the end of this video here, those girls came back this afternoon. We did not hear the doorbell ring, but we saw on our cameras, like after they had left, oh, there's a missed doorbell, and we looked and it was them back again. After the police already said that it wasn't at our house. I'm like, why are they back? I feel like they're like harassing us or something. So anyway, hopefully hopefully everything's okay. And we will see you guys back tomorrow. Bye, guys.